sitting here drinking my morning coffee and, scrolling through the hell site that has become Twitter. And I notice our prolific secretary, Noem, just absolutely lost her shit at being asked about racial profiling. And obviously, it's what's going down, right? They're picking up people that look like me off the street just cuz, right? I mean, so I want to be clear, and I understand this is a nuanced topic, and I understand there's a lot of it to be discussed, but just from my personal point of view and how it would impact my family, okay? I'm mixed. I'm a Puerto Rican German. My dad is like second generation off the island. He was born in New York. I was born in Hawaii on an Army medical base because both of my parents served in the military, okay? I married a white lady. Second cousin to Casper, as we kind of joke, and we have Puerto Rican kids. You know what I'm saying? I am the only member, with the exception of my father. My mother is white. My wife is white. My kids have come out white. I look brown. I don't even speak Spanish. Unfortunately, family dynamic worked out where I wasn't really in contact with the Hispanic side. Okay, but I look brown, and I have long hair. I have a mouth and tattoos. You know what I'm saying? So if I were to be picked up off the street, my wife is disabled after 8 brain surgeries. She has a trigeminal neuralgia and she presents with MECFS-like symptoms, okay? It's tough. I'm her caretaker. Do you know what I'm saying? I also run a book business from my house, from my basement, so I can keep her safe from COVID, which is still running around. I understand risk factors are different from everybody, but again, 8 brain surgeries, MECFS-like symptoms. And I run this book business here while I take care of my family. I work 12 to 15-hour days. We make enough money to live. We're not like, we're struggling, but we're okay. And this is a life that is working for us. But if I were to be picked up and detained, my papers, which I should not have to provide in America, of all places, to some random asshole who won't even identify who he or she is. You know what I'm saying? That's some Nazi Germany bullshit. You see my mouth? I would get in trouble. So if I get detained for just a couple of days, everything that I have built, this little bubble I have that protects my very, very disabled wife, gets burst and bust through no fault of my own. I'm just trying to survive because I happen to fall out my mom's hoo-ha the wrong color. Do you see why this is frustrating? Do you see why when we see other folks cheering this shit on, it's ridiculous. You're hurting people, more people than you realize. You shouldn't want to hurt anybody. It's kind of gross that this is even on the table. Do you know what I'm saying? That you don't understand how our society works, and you don't understand how humanity works to a point where you can value your neighbor, and see the intrinsic value that their presence brings. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of everything else, anyway, this is very frustrating. This is very, very frustrating. I am not the only person that feels this way, but I'm one of the few people that has even a small microphone. So, guys, if you were wondering what you would be doing in 1930s Germany, this is that. I'm a historian. I sell World War II nonfiction historical books every day. I have a show tonight at 6. You're welcome to join me live. I am a hoot. But we got to really start paying attention. Because again, if I get picked up and some asshole doesn't want to believe my license or whatever it is I provide, and again, I shouldn't have to bring papers, think about that. I've lived here my whole life. What? I'm an American citizen. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's intrinsically wrong anyway, but come on now. So anyway, I wanted to throw that out there. And if you're a person who is comfortable in this particular era and time for whatever reason you need to get a little uncomfortable, because it's uncomfortable for people like me. And I've been your brother my whole life. So what are we doing? Especially you Christians. So that's what I wanted to say.